Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. This is for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you. And also I wanted to mention, if you wanted to purchase any personal services with me, they are always listed down below and there for your convenience. So there's things like tarot readings, rituals to manifest different areas of your life. There's rituals for love, money, success, marriage, career, black magic removal, protection ritual, and also for healing as well. And there's also the intention items at the bottom of my website, not at the bottom of, no. So there's my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, and at the bottom of my website there's thousands of 5-star reviews on the intention items. So there's things like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow or keep around you, and these items are super special, so definitely check them out if you are interested in anything. Okay, so yeah, let's start with your reading, see what's coming through and what messages I can give to you as well. Alright, so let's have a look. So first and foremost, I feel like someone is very closed off towards you. It's interesting, we've got this 5 of Pentacles as well. They just are really in this mode of just wanting to be by themselves. They feel really overwhelmed. I do feel like they are trying to avoid you and to not really be around you from what I'm picking up on here. This person is someone who just, in a way, they feel so hurt within themselves that they themselves don't want to hurt you. So it's almost like they're in this hiding mode and this mode of avoidance in order to not hurt you, because they feel so frustrated with their own past traumas and the stuff that they have been through in their past that they feel like putting that onto you is just wrong, and making you feel like you have to then deal with that is just really burdensome for them. They don't want you to feel like you have to deal with the things that they have been through in the past and that you have to deal with them in this state, because they just feel really awful that you have to deal with them when they feel like this, and they themselves don't even like dealing with themselves when they feel like this. So they just feel really bad, in all honesty, that, you know, they have to bring this kind of energy to you when you deserve an energy that is so pure and kind, and that you deserve an energy that is much more consistent and stable, because they feel like you are consistent and stable. So why would you want something that isn't consistent and stable? Does that make sense? Like, they just feel like they need to come to you with more, and that they need to be a lot more kinder and nicer and more proactive, and they just feel like sometimes they're not in that particular place because they just feel not great within themselves. So what I will say to you, and what I think is really significant here from what I am picking up on, is the fact that, you know, they are avoiding you because they don't want to hurt you, okay? They don't want to hurt you, and they also feel very hurt within themselves. But at the same time, you know, they know and acknowledge the fact that you are mature, you are stable, you are very consistent, you've got a lot going for you, and that they can learn a lot from you. But the interesting thing here is that they don't realize that, right? They don't realize that, oh my gosh, you could uplift my life. Oh my gosh, you could help me heal. You could, you know, you can help me do all of these things. It's almost like they feel like they shouldn't take help from you, because in many ways they feel like they feel so embarrassed and also really overwhelmed knowing that you have so much to give, and then just constantly taking. They feel ashamed about that, in all honesty, and they just can't. They don't realize that you can help them heal. You know, it's almost like they don't want you to feel like, what's the word? They don't want to put all of their problems onto you, but what they don't realize is that you have the ability to sort of put things in compartments, if that makes sense, where you don't let their trauma burden you, right? Like, there's a sense here of you being able to help them, but it's almost like they don't really want that. And to be honest, you can't really help someone who doesn't want to be helped. You know what I mean? It's something where you just sort of have to surrender that and let it go to the universe, because the more you try to help someone that doesn't want to be helped, the more you can kind of feel like you're a pester to them. And that just then caters into this whole ability of like, but I do want to help you. And they're like, no, but I don't want that. And then you can end up sort of being desperate, and you know, it can really turn the other person off as well and just be too much. So what I would say to you in this particular situation is, listen, you are good for this person, but they don't want to accept that. And when someone doesn't want to accept that, you kind of just have to make peace with that, and you have to live your life for yourself and put yourself first, knowing that, you know what, yes, you can help them heal, yes, you can allow them to grow, but if they don't want to take that on board, that's them. Okay, that's on them. It's not on you, it's on them, and that's their loss, and that's where they are in their life. And there's really not a lot more you can actually do about that. And there's not a lot more that I feel you should do about that, if that makes sense. Because if they don't want that help, then they don't want it. And it's plain and simple. Okay, it's a little bit like if you're at a grocery store and, I don't know, like, you know, there's... what's a good example? You know when you know something's really good for you, but you just don't want to eat it, but then, you know, someone is like, but you should eat this because it's really good for you, and you're like, no, but I don't want to eat that, but they just keep pestering you, and they just keep telling you, like, no, but you should eat, you know, you should eat this because it's really, really good for you, and you will feel a difference, and you're like, no, but I just don't want to, and they just don't leave you. It becomes a bother to you. And that's the thing here, is that you want to help this person, you want to allow them to grow, but you don't want to become a bother to them, okay? Because that then just makes them feel 10 times worse, like, no, I really don't want to heal now, you know, I really don't want to get myself together. So basically, the moral of the story here is, listen, yes, you can help them heal, but that doesn't mean that they need your help, okay? Just because you know you can help them doesn't mean that you have to. And I say this because they don't want that help, right? If they wanted that help, then that's all great and stuff, and you would, you know, you would perhaps help and sort of guide them in the right direction of, like, maybe you should look into this or look into that, or maybe this will make you feel better. But when a person doesn't want that, you really cannot force them to want it. And this is really, really important. They will learn lessons, I feel, in other ways. The universe will bring other lessons to them through people and conversations that they will have that will actually make them realize that actually you are a good influence for them in their life, and that they can be around somebody like you. But the more you try and make them feel a certain way, the less they will want to feel that certain way. Okay, so the main thing here is that they are avoiding you. And honestly, when someone's avoiding you, that's on them. It's not really on you. That's what they choose to do. That's how they want to do things. The most you can do is take the high road and not be so obsessed over this person. Live your life, and that actually will trigger them, trust me, on a very spiritual level, to realize that actually, do you know what, they're avoiding the wrong person here. Not only that, but think about it this way. Sometimes, you know, you can end up dodging situations that maybe aren't necessarily for your highest good. So just because this person is avoiding you, it doesn't mean that your entire life is a shambles. It really isn't, okay? It isn't at all. It actually is good in the sense that you have more time and more energy to do the things that you love and that you want in your life, and that maybe you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Not everything is always going against you, okay, in this particular scenario. It's not. It's absolutely not. They're avoiding you. They have lessons to learn. They respect and value you enough to realize that they can't be constantly putting this onto you. Sure, you're good for them in the sense that you can help them heal, but they don't want that, and so be it. You know, let them heal and work on themselves in a different way. Let them do what they want, because that's also you respecting their wishes, right? And let them learn in different ways that the universe will now present to them. It's kind of as simple as that. You cannot force someone to do things the way that you want them to do it, okay? It doesn't really happen in that way. Also, with all of the rituals that I offer online as well, it works on actually healing your energies, which actually naturally triggers the intention to happen, whether it's, you know, manifesting a specific person or something. It actually works on healing your energies and creating that high vibrational energy within yourself, which triggers people to come, okay, which allows situations to unfold because it works on your energy. It never bends the free will in the sense of others. You know, it really just works on you, and then boom, it starts to allow things to come together. So what I would say to you is, yes, they are avoiding you. Yes, they're being like this. They don't realize that you can help them heal, but maybe that's a good thing. Maybe they have to realize in a different way, and they have to not have access to your energy in order to realize what you've always meant to them all along, okay? Them not having access to your energy is by far the most powerful thing that I am picking up on here, because actually that's what they need. They don't need access to so much of your energy right now, and that is what will trigger them to come back around and to realize that actually they should have never cut off that access point, you know? They should have always understood that, but they didn't. So they got to learn in a different way, and let them learn, okay? Let them learn. So the affirmation for Your reading is, I will let them learn and I will take the high road. That is the affirmation for your reading. Comment it down below if this resonates. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, and all that good stuff. And I will see you all very, very soon. And definitely take care as well, everyone. All right? Bye. Oh, I have TikTok and Instagram as well, linked down below. I think I said that. Did I say that? I'm not sure. Bye.